Hi guys, I'm Cobby, and I'm going to tell you a story. This story is about myself. When I was born, sometime in the Midlands of Zimbabwe, Rhodesia, then I was exposed to an environment where certain things were unheard of. I had no birth certificate. I only got my birth certificate when I was about in grade 6, about to write my final primary examination. So you see, some of these things are very disappointing or are very strange to people who have grown up in developed countries like the UK. You don't get a birth certificate when you are born in Africa, in many parts of Africa. You only get it when you're required to have some formal kind of education. So when my parents took me to school, there was no need for any birth certificate. They just had to register my name, and they never asked for a birth certificate at the school. So these are some of the stories that really people have not told and people have not heard. I would like to tell some of the stories that I've experienced myself, and I will try to write a book about them if I can. But those that I can tell here, I will tell so that you understand or you hear me out. The struggle in this world is to survive. But some people need more than others to survive. And some people take advantage of others to survive. It is not a fair world. It is sad that that is the situation. More or less, for those who tell us to wait until we go to heaven. Someone once said that if that heaven is so good, why are they themselves still here? You wouldn't just remain in a bad place if there's a better place to go to. Why not rush and go there? One thing I'm certain is that if someone told you that if you go to a certain place, you will not die, we will all rush and run to that place because nobody wants to die. Very strange story, isn't it? Funny. I'm just saying this just to conscientize people that life is very important. We only live once. Let's share what we have. If this is of any importance to you, or if you like it, please like this and subscribe. Most of my videos have been about traveling. I like traveling, but my resources are very limited. Are not sufficient to take me around the world where I would like to go. For instance, I would like to go to the USA and get to Statue of Liberty. That is one place that I've always wanted, because when I went to school in history, we were taught about the Statue of Liberty and the Great Lakes. Well, the Great Lakes, I've been there. I went to Niagara Falls in Canada. That was one of the places of interest that I've been to. most important places. And coming to England, where I am based at the moment, was one of those achievements I never thought I would have. I never expected to come to England. I expected to stay in Zimbabwe, Rhodesia. But the economic situation went so bad. It was so bad at one time that I remember going into a supermarket and finding only water on shelves, water bottles, nothing in the shop. And it was a very hot day. Of course, I bought some water to drink, but there was nothing else to buy. In a supermarket, okay supermarket. I tried to go to TM supermarket, the same. There was nothing. So life tells a lot of things. Experience tells a lot of things. When we tell children what we have gone through, they tend not to believe sometimes because they've not seen it. But when they experience some of the problems that we try to highlight, then they realize that they were wrong. When you try to advise children, you look like a fool in most cases. They don't listen to you. But when they get into trouble, they realize that they have always been wrong, and they come back running to you for advice. The advice that they never wanted before. So children, especially when they get to the teenage age and when they go to university, they think they're adults and can do anything for themselves. But in most cases, they forget that they are still under their parents' responsibility, because financially they still rely on them, except in some cases where they might have been financed through the student finance thing, and they think they can do anything. But when that stops, then they can't find anything to replace the income. It becomes a problem. So children need to listen to their parents. I'm not forcing anyone, but if you think this is advice enough, just like and follow my videos, and then you learn that life is not that easy. Don't think everything will come on a platter. You've got to work for it. We've worked for it. You have to work for it. It's your turn to work. So you've got to find work and work and make yourself what you want to be. You can do anything you want if you work hard enough. You can rise high. The sky is the limit, so they say. It all depends on how hard you work. I worked hard. I worked on surface. I worked underground. I worked various types of jobs. But when I came to England, the first surprise that I saw was a white man cleaning, sweeping in the street. I had never seen one white man sweeping anywhere. That was the first time that I was shocked. And from then on, I realized that I was going to do anything. please like and subscribe for more. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.